It is the smallest monkey in the world. Don't look at this one, the body length is only 10 centimeters. The weight is about 160 grams. People are not vegetarian. Most monkeys are omnivores. And it is the only purely carnivorous primate in the world. Its eyes are staring like brass bells, almost occupying the whole face. Looks like wearing a pair of glasses again. Hence the name tarsier. The tarsier is a national treasure of the Philippines. Philippine 200 peso coin. Printed on the front is the 9th President Christian Dior. Printed on the reverse side is the Mr. Its small body shines with the light of a great man. Whenever the stars move, it starts to forage. It looks like it has lunar craters in its eyes. Stay tuned to the wind and grass around you all the time. Relying on agility, you can come and go freely in the forest. Avoid predators, find prey. An emerald-colored grasshopper makes a slight vibration. 2 ears of a tarsier can be rotated separately to lock the prey position. Watch it jump. Fat, succulent insects at your fingertips. Its expression seems to say, "Don't look at me, my big eyes are cute. I am the ferocious Night Slayer." Hello everyone. Welcome to our channel. This episode lets us climb the canopy. Experience a day in the life of a primate. The days are long in Latin America in early May. 6 a.m., the sky is slightly bright. The morning light is like a whip. Drive nocturnal animals into the woods to hide. Unrestrained tropical rainforest. Howler monkeys in the canopy sing the first song of dawn. Dedicated to Mother Nature. They are veritable treble singers. Their roar can be heard within 5 kilometers. Howler monkeys are the loudest animals on land. This is a pain for the neighbors around. No one wants to sleep in. The velvet-topped willow monkey barely escapes the sleepy eyes of the pine tree. Actually, they don't want to get up at all. The little anteater that has been foraging hard all night. Right now I'm looking for a tree hole to daydream. But the good tree hole has been occupied by the night monkey family. They are also tired and sleepy now. If it weren't for these loud howler monkeys, they have already fallen asleep peacefully. When the sun crawls over the earth little by little, the strange willow monkey family is finally ready to start a new day. There's a reason why they don't want to get up early. Because many birds of prey like to hunt in the morning. Now the monkeys are also hungry, and they go out to look for food. Soft and sweet fruits are the best breakfast, and small insects are not bad either. Brush each other's hair after breakfast. Helps to enhance harmonious relations among ethnic groups. But they also have some unwritten rules. Offspring who have grown up and left home must fend for themselves. This just adult female marmoset stepped into mother's territory while foraging. The result was a merciless attack. But the mother's stick education. Sexually mature daughter must be taken out of group. Conducive to the reproduction of species. There is another benefit to doing this. No one is robbing it of food. It catches an insect in one swoop. With luck, it can even catch this little meaty lizard. While other members are foraging, there must be a sentinel on guard. It keeps looking at the sky, searching for the whereabouts of the sudden departure. But potential threats don't just come from above. Some cold-blooded killers like to attack from the bottom lane. Fortunately, the sentry found it in time. Suddenly, alarm bells. In just a few seconds, everyone ran away. Sloths are not primates, but it lives in the canopy like the saurian monkey. Also face the same natural enemy. In contrast, the disadvantages of sloths are too obvious. They have little way of avoiding danger. This sloth wants to go to the bathroom, then climb down the tree step by step. Its stomach moves as slowly as its body. About once a week. Today is the big day. Scientists still don't understand. Why do sloths defecate on the ground? The rainforest is too dangerous, it must step up. For it, hygiene is likely to cost its life. Half of all sloths die on the way to the bathroom. It's a life or death gamble. I just want to feel refreshed after the work is done. Still alive after going to the toilet. What a blessing to be lazy. Let's turn our attention to the main character. The fourth largest island in the world, Madagascar. Inhabited by a very special primate. Lemur. After sunrise, all kinds of lemurs appear one after another. These unique animals, found only in Madagascar and nearby islands, thousands of miles away from the African continent. A huge mountain range running from north to south, split the Falklands in half like a stone axe. To the east is a lush rainforest area. To the west is the barren arid zone. The habitat of lemurs is spread all over the sides of the mountains. At 9 o'clock in the morning, the rainforest area is leisurely. The big lemur family is still hesitating whether to have breakfast. They have thick limbs and extremely short tails. Black and white fur, as big as a 10-year-old child. It is the largest living lemur in the world. Compared to other fruit-loving relatives, they prefer to eat leaves. The leaves of the rainforest are within reach. Very suitable for a slow-paced leisurely life. Because of the matrilineal social system, the mother lemur is the boss of the family. This family of 5 is very happy. Once monkey parents and monkey mothers start a family, will never leave each other until death. They have a pair of twin sons and are in puberty. The little girl in my arms is only 4 months old. So the focus of parents is on their daughters. Before breakfast, Daddy Lemur has one big thing to do. It is high in the sky, and the sound can reach about 1 kilometer. It's like saying hello to the neighbors. In fact, it is equivalent to declaring territorial sovereignty. Before long, the whole family joins the ensemble. Neighbors respond after hearing. This is the best way to avoid conflict. As long as each family knows where its neighbors are. Mutual non-aggression and eternal peace. It's time to eat after all this is busy. Compared with the giant lemur, the crested lemur living in the northern plateau, life is much harder. The limestone here has been eroded by rainwater for a long time. Sharp, jagged ridges formed. No one wants to cross sandstone forest. Unless absolutely necessary. Crested lemurs take root here. Mainly to avoid predators. But to eat and drink, have to climb over these sharp ridges. Their hands and feet have evolved thick leather pads. It is both anti-puncture and wear resistant, even if you are gifted. Skill and caution must always be kept in mind. Especially the mother monkey has to carry the baby. One can imagine the hardships. Before I knew it, it was noon. The limestone is almost smoldering. Crowned lemurs hide in crevices of rocks to enjoy the cool air. The heat is unbearable. They travel in groups through the sandstone forest. Into a steep canyon. There are often caves hidden at the bottom of canyons. There are springs in caves. The cave here not only has water, but also reveals a strange. Bats roost in hollows in the roof of caves. A lot of feces piled up on the ground. Attracts small animals that love to eat feces. Also attracts predators who love to eat small animals. Burrowing crocodiles have even been found here. Evolutionary species of these mutations. So far full of mystery. Because there are cold-blooded killers entrenched here. Crested lemurs aren't stupid enough to venture into holes at will. Unless all the water outside the hole dries up. The giant lemur family is busiest at noon. Because they are shaded by trees, they don't have to worry about being exposed to the sun. The young leaves on the top of the tree are almost eaten. The family of 5 plans to change places. They don't like to go down to the ground. And it's not necessary. As they fly between the canopies. Leap. The longest distance can reach 10 meters. After a few minutes they reach the edge of the territory. Tan enjoying fresh young leaves in the canopy. Although this family gets along harmoniously. But the big meal is decided by the lemur mother. Growing teen son. Allowed to enter the tree canopy. Feed on the youngest leaves. But the monkey father can only stay below and eat some dead branches and old leaves. The reason is actually very simple. Monkey dad is not in the development stage. No need to breastfeed. Not to mention running around with the baby on your back. So its humility is reasonable. Monkey girl has reached the naughtier stage. Always breaks free from mother's arms. Wandering in the treetops. a born master climber. It also learns from its mother and tries solid food. The taste is not bad, but it will take half a year to wean. During this time it counts nearly 80 species of edible plants. It also has to learn to understand that the leaves take a long time to digest. Afternoon nap can help digestion. At 2 o'clock in the afternoon, the temperature of the day reached its peak. A puddle that is about to dry became the destination of all kinds of flying beasts. Kingfisher, parrot, capuchin, and their natural enemy, the Falkland falcon. Flocks of lemurs, and their natural enemy, the Falkland long-tailed civet. It's more like a dog than a dog, more like a cat than a cat. It looks like a ferret but not a ferret, it looks like a leopard but not a leopard. This, 4 different. Instead, it looks like a combination of multiple animals. Scientific research shows the long-tailed civet evolved from the family animal. Adults can grow up to 1.5 meters in length, with sharp melon seeds and sharp teeth. It is the largest carnivore native to the Falklands, equivalent to the existence of the king of beasts. It is endemic to Madagascar. Species prey on various lemurs. When the lemurs saw it, they immediately fried it, fleeing away without a trace in just a few seconds. The weather is so hot that long-tailed civets are too lazy to hunt. Like any other animal, it's just here to drink some water. Mickey, for a while, recharge your batteries. Clean 'em up later. Who knew it slept for 3 hours? It's late when I wake up. The lemurs have disappeared. It wandered in the woods for a long time. Finally found a white-backed jumping lemur. Jumping lemurs are large and extremely good at climbing. Transfer from one tree to another. Effortless. Of course, its natural enemies are no worse than it. The long-tailed civet has strong and flexible limbs and extremely agile movements. The thin and long tail can adjust the balance. The sharp stalks can hook into tree trunks. It's a top-notch arboreal predator. But this operation exposed it too early. The jumping lemur has escaped to a tree far away. Don't be impatient, it will be dark in half an hour. Why don't you come back and try your luck? However, at night, here is a temporary, single cat party. A female long-tailed civet in heat attracts several male competitors by emitting hormones. They fight at the end of the branches, competing for mating rights. Then take turns to get on the car and enjoy the fragrance. A shrill cry hovers in the night sky. All kinds of lemurs are so scared that they can't sleep well all night. In this strange mutant world, the evolution of living things is amazing. Another hyena that prowls in the dark, holding Madagascar's ancient secrets. This female lemur is 7 years old. It likes to hang upside down like a bat. In fact, its peculiar appearance. It's kind of like a bat. The most amazing thing is its fingers. The middle fingers of both hands, much longer than other fingers. The bones are clear and strange, creating a second-to-none stunt. It taps the tree trunk with its middle finger. Make a boom boom boom. Like a carpenter tapping a brick to find a gap. It's looking for hollows in tree trunks. Bat ears. Listening carefully to every echo. Hollow echoes definitely have nuances. That's where dinner hides. Find it and gnaw it open with your fangs. The golden middle finger comes in handy again. Slender as thin bamboo, easier to penetrate into tree holes. Claw-like fingertips. Easily picks up food. Fat might rich in protein. Take a bite and burst the juice. This female lemur is already a mother. After eating, it returns to its nest to take care of its big baby. Combing hair, ear piercing is another derivative use of the long finger. Baby lemurs stay by their mother's side. Various uses up to the multifunctional golden middle finger. Fully learned. Mother lemur is taking her baby to practice tonight. A coconut tree full of fruits. They also like to eat coconut meat and drink coconut juice. Nibble open the peel and catch lightly. The sweet coconut milk gushes out like spring water. Drink as much as you want. It's okay to take a coconut milk bath. This year's jackfruit is also ripe. Why don't you open one and try it out? Just use your middle finger to catch sialong. You can hook out the soft, glutinous and sweet pulp. Mother and son eating mouth full of juice. Creatures. It's all Mother Nature's masterpiece. How can human aesthetics be used to define the beauty and ugliness of animals? In fact, this extremely rare II. It is the oldest species of lemur in the Falklands. They are likely to be the first direct descendants of stowaways on the African continent. Various types of lemurs in the Falklands in ancient times, present and future. Rely on them to connect the past and the next and promote evolution. Madagascar, known as Species Manufacturing Factory, will be the eternally beautiful home of fantastic animals.